Good day and welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, we want to look at how to analyze business cycle using Hodrick-Prescott approach. Conceptually, a business cycle refers to fluctuations in aggregate economic activities of nations, right? And Hodrick-Prescott allows us to separate economic time series into two components, okay? The growth component and the cyclical component. We'll be doing this using the eviews softwares. All right, so this is the eviews interface, and right now we want to bring in the data. The first thing is to bring in the data. I have my data in Excel, so I'm just going to copy it and I'll place it here. Okay, so you click on next, and then finish. No. Alright, so we have the data imported into the software, well recognized as a quarterly series. Alright, 307 observation. Now the data we're using is United States rigidity series from 1947 to 2023. Because Hodrick-Prescott assumes a linear growth of time series, it's important that we transform our series into its log form. All right, so the first thing we need to do is to transform to generate the log series of real GDP. All right, to do that, you come to this drop down menu, generate, click on generate, and then the name you would like to name your variable. In this case, I will name it LR GDP. All right, what we want it to constitute it to be log of real GDP. All right, so you click on OK, and you realize that the variable has been populated here. All right, so the next thing to do here is to click on the new generated series, the log of real GDP. All right, come to proc. When you come to proc, you see Hodrick-Prescott filter. You click on it. All right, okay. I told you when I introduced this course at the beginning of the video that Hodrick-Prescott help isolate economic time series into growth component and cyclical component. All right, so this is the growth component. All right, the long run trend. We give it a name. What name should we give it this time? We can call it trend, right? Let's call it trend. And the cycle. What name should we give the cycle? Should we call it Y? All right, let's call it Y. All right, because it's quarterly series. All right, we have lambda here represented as 1600. The frequency of the data determines the value this lambda carries. Okay, if it is yearly data, it carries 100. If it is quarterly, it carries 1600, and if it is monthly, it carries 14,400 value. The larger the lambda, the smoother the volatility. All right, so now we can click on OK. Okay, and then you see we have if you look at here, you see the series already generated. The Y, this is the cyclical component, and this is the long run complement, and we have it well plotted on the graph here. Let me expand this. All right, see the cyclical component here. All right, here we have the trend and the movement of real GDP along the trend. All right, we have movement of contraction, and we have moment of expansion. All right, so in this case we can we can plot each of these generated series separately. All right, let's say we want to plot the cyclical component separately. We can come in. Okay, you click on view graph. All right, basic tile line and symbol, that's okay. You click on OK. So this is cyclical component. All right, in case you want to edit it, I would advise you freeze. When you freeze it, you click on OK. Now you can work on this. All right, expand it. You can right click and you can draw arrows. Okay, or you want to add lines or shades. Let's say we want to add line. sheets. We want it on the horizontal, left to horizontal, left axis. We want the data to begin from 0.00. That is where you want to put the horizontal line. Then you click on OK. You say the horizontal line has been introduced. Alright, so this can help us to properly identify period of economic contraction and period of economic expansion. Any movement below this origin line, these are periods of economic recession. Alright, period of economic recession. Okay, and this recession are usually caused by economic shocks. You know, when you have major economic shocks, the most recent is the COVID-19, and that can be captured there. Alright, and that, you know, you revert back within how many quarters. Yeah, I can't trace that out precisely. You can also edit this. Alright, if you want to call it a cyclical component, you can call it cyclical component. Okay, you have it like that. Alright, that is that. You can also, yes, I want to delete it. Alright, you can also plot the GDP and the trend generated. You can also plot the two together. You come here, you click on graph, and then you click on OK. You see, so you see the long run trend, and you see the movement of GDP along the trend. Alright, I hope you find this video interesting. Okay, alright, so that is that, and then we can do the summary statistics to give us more information about the nature of the fluctuation. So let's say we are doing descriptive statistics of the cyclical fluctuation. So we want start table. Alright, so we have the maximum, we have the minimum. This minimum should show us the maximum contraction. It should tell us the maximum expansion. This standard deviation should tell us the volatility about the trend. Alright, skewness, curtosis to tell us about the distribution of the series. But clearly, it was about the distribution of the series. Alright, thank you for watching. See you in my next video.